Good day, grade 4s. Welcome to our social sciences lesson. And today's lesson is ways people get their food. Ways in which people get their food. People in different settlements get their food differently. Remember our 4 settlements? That is farms, villages, towns, and cities. The way in which people get their food is highly affected by where they live, their culture, and time. Buying. Buying is one way in which most people get their food. People who live in towns and cities buy their food. They get food from their local shops, such as Beacon Pay, ShopRite, Woolworths, Food Lovers Market, Meat World, you know them. This is more convenient if they don't have to grow, hunt, or fish for their food. They can use this time to do their work instead. Growing. Farmers use the land to grow many different types of crops, such as wheat and maize. Wheat is used to make bread, and maize is used to make maize meal. Farmers also keep animals such as chickens and goats. Collecting and hunting. In some parts of the world today, people still rely on collecting and hunting for food. In South Africa, an example of such a community is the San. The San live in the Kalahari Desert. The women of this community spend a lot of their time collecting berries, roots, plants, and fruits, and the men hunt wild animals. You will learn about the San in grade 5, and it's a very exciting topic. Over here I have a picture of a San man who's out in the wild hunting. Fishing. Fish is a very good source of food. People who live near the ocean or a river or a lake are able to catch fish. Fish that are caught from the ocean are called saltwater fish. Fresh water fish comes from dams and lakes. These are either sold at the fresh fish market or put into cans sold as frozen fish products. Some people go for fishing as a hobby. I know most boys enjoy fishing with their dads or uncles or brothers. Activity 1, how I get my food, is the heading. And I have here today's date, activity 1, and I have my heading here, how I get my food. And in this activity, you're simply going to list ways in which your family get their food. And from all the ways that I've mentioned in this video, you're going to tell me which ways of getting food sounds exciting for you specifically. It's a personal thing, not your friend's opinion, but how you feel. And you have to give a reason why you find it exciting. It's a very simple, relaxing activity. Okay? Now, let's move on to our homework. This is in your Platinum textbook, Platinum SS textbook, and you will do this tomorrow on Thursday. And pages are page 48 and page 49. It is activity 2, and the heading is organize information and draw pictures. A very relaxing activity as well. They've given you pictures 1 to 12, and you have to look at these pictures carefully. I will give you up to picture 4. Picture 1, I see a little boy in the supermarket. Looks like he's going to buy food. And I see an old lady there plowing the fields. Picture 3, I see a guy there milking a cow. And picture 4, I see an old gentleman near an ocean and he looks like he's fishing. So this is how you have to look at each picture. If you discuss with yourself or your sibling, or your peer, whoever's helping you with homework, what you see, then you'll have an idea of how each person in each picture is getting their food. Because activity 2 requires you to know what is going on in each picture. And let's go through the questions for activity 2, which is homework. Number 1 says, on your own, copy the table below. The table has got 3 columns. One column says buying food. The next column says growing plants and keeping animals. And the final column says collecting and hunting wild food. There's an instruction there that says, look at the photographs on the pages, look at the photographs on page 48 and 49. Put the numbers of each picture on the correct column. Okay? They've already done the first one for you, and they've put 1 under buying food because picture 1 is showing a young little boy buying food. Picture 2, I said I see a woman plowing fields, so that is going to go under growing plants and keeping animals. Please use a pencil to draw your table. And yes, you may use color to put your numbers under the correct column. Question 3 says, draw 3 pictures of your own to show some of the ways that you get your food. So please draw those pictures nicely. You may not use more than 7 lines when you draw. And question 4 says, write a sentence below each of your pictures to explain how you get your food. So if you draw a young little girl fishing, please just explain under the picture that this is a young girl fishing. Fresh water or salty water. If they're fishing at an ocean, you will say that they're fishing for saltwater fish. And if they're fishing near a river or a dam, or in the river or a dam, you will just say that they're fishing for freshwater fish. So I'm just giving you an idea of how your work is meant to look like. I hope it helps. I hope this helps a lot. And I expect neatness. Those who love coloring their pictures, you're more than welcome to color in. Please do not use Koki because it comes off on the next page. And that's it from me, guys. Thank you for sticking around, grade 4s. And remember, be kind, be responsible, and stay safe.